In this movie, we're going to talk a little bit about nesting multiples of objects. So if we want to make copies of these as we're nesting them, the first thing we'll need to do is to make sure they're outside the plate, since that's part of the new nesting. And we'll come here to the nesting toolbar button. I'll choose shape nesting, and we see automatically that these two objects turn pink. So if I wanted to adjust the quantities and say I wanted 15 of each of these, and I'll turn on nesting create summary here to allow this to happen, I'm going to hit the apply button, and I'll see I've created a couple sheets. And on the first sheet, it fits as many as it can. On the second sheet, it fits the remaining parts. I can go here to the nesting report, which is back to where the nesting button is, and then over to nesting report. And this will show me some information here. We have two sheets with a total yield of 36%, but that's because one of the sheets didn't have a whole lot of yield to it. And in this case, we did 63% on this one, and then just a few on the second page. So this anyways will tell us the total number of parts on each individual sheet, and up top the total nested of each. So let's go back here now. I'm going to delete this one. I'll turn on my other layer and delete that information, and then say remove empty. So that now we just have our initial layer again. And this time I'm going to select them both and go back to the nesting tab. But rather than to choose a quantity for both of them, I'll select this one and say I'm going to do 35 of these, and let's say 15 of the second part. So the objective would be that when you click something and make it pink, you're then determining the quantity. Now again, I'm going to hit nest to the middle left here and hit apply. So we can see what's on the first sheet, and then a few additional parts on the second sheet. And if we come over here, we'll notice that we've nested total 35 of the top part and 15 of the second part, and that will again break it down below by sheet. See that we have 3 sheets total. It'll break it down by sheet and tell me what the yield was for any given particular one of these sheets. So that shows a little bit about copy nesting and a little bit about the nesting report as well.